Mahan, who used to say, the first and most obvious light in which the sea presents itself from the political and social point of view is that of a great highway, or better perhaps a white common. So he mentions the sea as a white common, and in our case, white common is for us is Adriatic and Ionian seas. I heard from today, but also from what I have read, the document that is produced from the organizers. The trade between Albania and Italy is quite improving, and I think in 23 it was up to 3 billion euros. So let me touch some points from the, let's say, security and defense perspective of the how we facilitate and what is our role, both navies and coast guards' role in this maritime trade. And I'll start, the first is with the presence at sea. So starting from the past, both navies and coast guards had either coordinated or with personal exchange on board each ships conducted patrols in order to make sure that everything, whatever happening in transport at sea is safe and secure. Also, the other important point is the information exchange, because if we don't know which ship is where, we cannot react. So again, if I have to give examples, is the Italian Navy's own VRMTC, Visual Regional Maritime Traffic Center, which is a database where all the regions, it's even worldwide now, but we feed with information, and so it then is shared with the nations, and this, let's say, improves the security at sea. Another thing is the search and rescue perspective. So we want to make sure that the people at sea are safe, and if they are in distress, we have to react. So both MRCCs, so Maritime Regional Coordination Centers, coordinate with each other and try to do the best in order to act as fast as possible. Again, if I have to give an example, it's Norman Atlantic, even though it was a huge, let's say, case, but it was the proper and fast reaction from both navies. For those who don't know, the case happened just nearby the Albanian waters, and both navies coordinated through the MRCCs and made it possible that around 460 people were saved without any problem. Of course, there were some victims, let's say, because it was a huge disaster. The other point is ensure the safety at sea. So we take it for granted. The ships, when they sail, they have the rules that they have to follow and make sure that they are not, let's say, going to the wrong way. So both navies, in this case, they facilitate the navigation aids, and we have with the Italian Navy also for the navigation aids. So they have provided us very long assistance in ensuring that we have the standards, but also we have conducted joint survey patrol is to make sure that we have the most updated information regarding to the sea bottom. So that's another point where we coordinate with each other. Just not to take so much time, the other point is the critical underwater infrastructure, which is now becoming very popular because of the tensions from the adversaries or malicious actors to try to do to interfere with that. And just last month there was again a cooperation between two navies. I think it was called the Operation Safe Seabed, where it was a survey and both navies checked the status of the transatlantic pipeline. So it's another indication how we can cooperate. Yeah, and finally, what you mentioned. Yesterday we had a big event, but this is not, let's say, just one event. We had, and I have to thank the Italian Admiral and colleagues here for the continuous support that we have received, either equipment-wise or platform-wise. So yesterday, and it's not a temporary, but it was a permanent donation of IDS Libra to the Albanian Navy, which will help the Albanian Navy to be more high-seas Navy and also to make sure that we are present whenever needed. So it will expand our autonomy and also our operation at sea. So pretty much those are the topics that, of course, there are many more, but that I would like to emphasize this time. Thank you.